Well, hello there. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. I'm the old Growler. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label. We read everything on the label. We read the artwork, take a look at it, see what they're trying to sell us, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. We also will rate the beers from number 1, a real winner, to number 5, a real dive. At the end, you'll find out about this one, that's for sure. And what do we have? Oh, first off, we always serve all of our beers at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Always use the same glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. And finally, unlike traditional tastings where they will take a look, they will smell, they will taste, and they will pontificate, I taste first. Why? Wine expert Fred Dax will explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I do. All right, what do we have today? From the folks at Greenport Brewing Company further out on Long Island, out in the North Fork, and Peconic. They have a brewery there. This is their collaboration, a New York State Farmhouse Ale with Carmenere grapes in collaboration with Osprey's Dominion Vineyard out there on the island. Well, we're in Brooklyn, we're still on the island. What else does it tell us? It tells us it is 7.57% alcohol, that it brewed and canned by Greenport Harbor Brewing Company in Peconic, New York. And the government warning that I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. No problem. And that's about it. There you go. It's just there's nothing else on here. Okay, so I'm imagining a farmhouse ale, maybe a little hazy, with some grapes in it. Kind of it gives it a wine type of a flavor. And it only 7.5%. It's going to be interesting. I remember tasting a little while ago out further out in Southampton. There was a Southampton public house. Phil Markowski did a beer with, I think, Chardonnay grapes. It was a tasty little thing. That was what it was. All right, well, what do we got here? Whoa, crystal, clear. There are some aromas, that is for sure. Well, it certainly is. That's bright color, that is for sure. Whoa. All right, well. What do we got here? We got 52 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is right there, ready for an ale. All right, well, it looks like an ale. Let's see if it tastes like an ale. Cheers. Yes, I took 2 sips. The reason is it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday, and my taste buds were on siesta. They're not on siesta any now. They're woke. Whoa, boy, have they been woke. An interesting note, the carbonation on this. These are really teeny tiny bubbles on that. I'm wondering if he used a wine yeast on this. I'm surprised. All right, well, let's see what the olfactory friends have to say. There's certain there is a winey type of an aroma on that, similar to a white wine. Yes, okay. Well, let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. There's an acidic flavor that comes through, not a citric, but an acidic flavor that I'm imagining comes. Well, it tells me it comes from the grape fermentation. It is a unique flavor. It is very, very winey. So if you like wine, you might like this. All right, well, does collaboration by Greenport there meet expectations? Well, I was expecting something to be a little vinous, and it certainly is. So it does meet those expectations. How would I rate it? Well, again, the only thing I have to go with was what I've tasted before, and that was very. It was right up there. It was exactly what it said it was. A beer with grape in it and the fermentations together. So I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a 2. It really makes the effort, and it comes right along. It's not outstanding, but it certainly is good. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.